Nice pile of bricks. This is the one I'm working on today. Now you can see right here, we've got the standpipe for the washing machine. Looks a little bit short. Now it should be at least 18 inches to here, which is the top of your weir. And here we're looking at 13 and a half. Wrong. Sub panels in the garage. When I inspect these, man, I'm always yanking and grabbing and putting pressure on everything that I can. One thing I see here is that you've got a neutral wire that is connected to the grounding bus. This is a bond, and this bonding between the grounding system and the neutral should only happen at the service entrance panel out here. That's the only place it's allowed. That's the only place. Right there. Service entrance. Not here. I'm guessing they probably installed it here. And you'll see a lot of older homes that still have this. They might have installed it here because they couldn't quite reach it up there. Oops. Look at these big daddy garage openings. Big garage openings. And they put this gorgeous, nice 5/8 inch bolt in here. They didn't quite tighten it down enough. And I can tell you why. If you take a look at this one over here, you can see they didn't tighten it down because they didn't drill far enough into the slab to be able to install the bolt all the way. Can't put a bolt all the way down against that washer. In fact, over here, prime example. This is what happens. It just don't go. I'm going to tighten that down to that. I need to pull that out and sink it down even further, that bolt even further. Or just put a giant stack of washers up there to fill up that gap. Wouldn't that be funny? You know, it's funny. I'm such a nerd. I have a special place. There's a special place in my heart for garage openings, portal frame openings made out of wood. And I say that because I always see them done wrong. You can see that the nails here are considerably more than 3 inches on center. Way more, but they should be. In fact, there should be a grid of nails up here at these corners. These corners are where these openings will hinge if they become a rhombus. Extra points if you know what shape a rhombus is. And if you do, then you could see how this nice 90-degree corner could become all catawampus. Not only that, but they put the brake here instead of at the middle. Zip system, love seeing zip system, especially when it's done right. Condensing units for your AC. Condensing unit for your AC. And what do we have here? Well, this, these are your dryer vents. Number one, they're made of PVC, which is a no-no. But number two, it's right next to your condensing unit. So you can imagine that in the summertime, using this just going to blow all kinds of lint right into those coils of your condensing unit. Not the best place to put these two together. 3/4 inch cold water lines, looking good. And the red one, 3/4 inch hot water line. Hot water is not insulated. This thing just kind of comes around, goes beep, no insulation. Code says 3/4 inch hot water lines need to have insulation all the way around the house. Oh man, a little bit of support here. Not giving very much support. Plus it sticks way out of the plane of the wall. You can probably see that from here. Oof, loosey-goosey. 2x6 studs. I love 2x6s. This one, however, a little bit loose. A little bit broken. Oh, look at that. Hi-ya. Yikes. Yeah, that needs to be at least, gosh, nailed to the ladder blocking. Coming to you. needs a nail plate. Look, that's only, ooh, it's tiny. It's less than an inch from the edge of that stud. Need a nail plate. 1.25 inches or less. Boom, nail plate. Nail plate, I love nail plates. This house has tons of anchor bolts. And this is right where you want to see one, just on the other side of a plate splice. But I don't see one within the next 12 inches on this side, so I'm going to call that one out. On the hunt, man, on the hunt. Check it out. Look at this big daddy. Where'd you go, buddy? I saw you shitting up here. Where you going, man? Hey, no, it's cool. I ain't going to bother you. Well, I kind of am. Electric fireplace, no gas per plan. Wow, look at this thing. Look at this. Look at how it just kind of, it's going to shine like a disco ball behind flame-shaped cutouts. Oh, that is too cool. I would love to see this thing in operation once they get it built and installed. And look, a couple of fans to blow out hot air, electric heat. How romantic. That'll look nice, actually. That's going to be cool. I'm kind of close. Need a nail plate there. So y'all know I'm looking at everything, man. And that includes the HVAC. Look at this nice round duct. What is that? Probably 10 inches, I guess. 10 inches on this side. But as you move back, you can see how I don't think they're getting a full 10 inches diameter on this. Now, I don't often see these multi-outlet shower valves. They're pretty cool. You see they've got these on-off handles. But the way that they've installed these, by the way, let me introduce you to Tina. This is Tina 2x4. She's a rescue from another job site. She's fantastic, man. She's marked at 16 inches, 24 inches, and somewhere over here, 36 inches. And helps me to check and see what's outside the plane of the wall. That's right. These handles are outside the plane of the wall. Not only that, but to access these handles, that has to be done from the primary bedroom instead of underneath the cabinet in the bathroom. So I wonder if that's really what the homeowner was wanting to do when these were installed. Nobody wants to have to move the bed to adjust it. Yep, so that's the primary shower. Pretty nice size. Pretty nice size. You guys want to see a magic trick? Shall I make him disappear? Hey, buddy. Something I see all the time. You got your refrigerant lines cut through that top plate, more than 50% cut out, and they are missing fasteners at this reinforcement tie. Got to have 8 on either side. Ain't that right, buddy? There are certain notching requirements that have to be followed. Ain't that right, buddy? Look at this monster attic. It is just huge. I had workout space. ERV, love them. Love them. Drain missing. Ouch. In fact, there's no dedicated outlet for this guy. Then we come to the HVAC system, trusty carrier brand. This guy has to be insulated all the way down because this thing will drip like a sieve. Where is your secondary? Huh? Where is it? I don't see it. If you're going to drip it into the pan, then you got to have your drain line coming out or a float kill switch, magnetic kill switch, some sort of a kill switch. Got to kill it. And then look at this lovely view. Just gorgeous. Texas Hill Country. Wait a second. There's a hill. That's about it. But it's quite nice. These attic spaces are really, really something else. I can't believe how big they've... What? Oh! I knew who the culprit is here. And it's not that little dove. Where's that dove? Did he leave? Is it you, buddy? Huh? Is it you? You think I don't see you looking at me, looking at you, looking at me? I do. Don't think it was him. Anyway, what I was going to say, so it is kind of a mess up here, but, you know, granted, the house is still under construction. They're going to open cell foam all of the attic walls, the attic ceiling. But you got a nice little space to work around in here. Got your dehumidifiers. You know, I might have mistakenly called this an ERV. No, these are dehumidifiers. As soon as I saw that they've got a connection to both the return and the supply plenums, I was like, oh, that's just pulling moisture out. So it's kind of like your AC on steroids, really. Your AC cools better when the humidity is lower. So they say. I don't know, man. It's always 100 degrees, 100% humidity out here. So I'll just have to take their word for it. You know what? I don't have to take their word for it. I can ask ChatGPT. What was I going to ask? Does low humidity help to cool the conditioned airspace? Question mark. See what it says. See what it says. Yes, low humidity can help cool a conditioned airspace. When the air is dry, low humidity, it has a greater capacity to absorb moisture. This means that your sweat evaporates more effectively from your skin, which is what everybody wants to be doing when they're inside their house, helping you feel cooler. In addition, lower humidity levels can help make it more comfortable indoors, as it reduces the sticky feeling associated with high humidity. However, the actual cooling effect comes from the increased evaporation rate rather than a change in air temperature. You know, I knew that. But I think it's just cool to be able to pull this thing out any chance I get. So I'm going to go back to my reporting. Yeah, overall, the framing's in pretty good shape. The electrical, the plumbing, HVAC, all that fun stuff. It's always funny, man. There's always a couple of medium big things and then a few little small things. Sometimes there's no big things, just a bunch of small things. Sometimes there's hardly anything. Sometimes there's a lot of things. I didn't really take y'all outside. A couple things that I noticed outside, mostly issues with tape. Let me show you. You know, it's really easy to screw up the tape if you don't know what you're doing. You can imagine any water running down this thing is just going to go beep into the exposed wood. Now, Huber wood, the zip says that this should be above the sheathing and taped. Oh man, I doubt that the builder's going to want to go back and do that again. But manufacturer's instructions are manufacturer's instructions. It's a house. It's a good-looking house. It really is. A really good-looking house. Overall, I'm quite pleased. And I think it's going to turn out great. One thing I called in the pre-pour inspection was, oh yeah, this right here drives me nuts when I see this. You see this lip? This lip right here is going to prevent water from properly flowing out, unless this gets knocked off. And this is done because they put the ugly side down when they put the 2x6 board here for the brick ledge. That should be flat. Flat, 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 not ugly side down. Anyway, there we go. I'm going to get out of here, put this report together, and see y'all next time. Ciao.